Can you... What's going on? Can you all see me? Yeah, I'm here. Right, who have I got in the chat up to now? Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Milo. Joyce, Michael, Julie. Una, Ming, hello. Who else have I got in? Jasmine, hello. How are we all? We all good? Happy Easter, by the way. I've had a very late roast dinner. I've had a nightmare. My oven blew up. Not by cooking my dinner. It blew up yesterday. So I've had to do me roast dinner in a slow cooker and an air fryer. It's been hard graft. So I'm like mega tired because I'm stuffed because I've not long had it. Hiya Colin, welcome in. Hi Shani. Hi Shaz. Hi Ty. Oh, it was a nightmare. You've no idea. Oh, it's cook a pizza, and it just blew up, and it just won't work. So I'll go and get a new oven tomorrow. Not what I want. Hiya Jane, welcome in. How are we all anyway? We all good? We all ate loads of chocolate and just crap over Easter and done nothing. Slobbed about. Haunted Scouts, welcome in. Oh, we had a good night last night at Mill Street. So jealous. It's one of the best places ever. It's brilliant. Really good. Oh, Jazz, I'm lazy as well. I've had a really lazy week. Very, I'm absolutely knackered. Oh, Ming's looking at PC bits. Not yours isn't in bits, is it? Adam. Recovering still. Chris has gone to bed. Hi Carol, welcome in. So, I agree, Colin. Nothing worse, nothing better than being lazy. Sometimes your body needs it, you know. I truly believe it. It's like I'm off because because of my job that I do, I get like these school holidays off. And literally when I'm off and I don't want to do it, I have all these plans to do all these different things and stuff, and I never do any of them. Well, I'll do some of them, but not all of them. Lie to myself because I'm absolutely shattered, and I think when you do chill, you realise how tired you actually are. Hi Penny. Oh Penny, I forgot to message you. I'm shit. So bad. Sorry Penny, you're here though. You're here. Bought a new microwave. Highlight of my week. Shiny, don't rub it in. I'm going oven shopping tomorrow. Can you believe it? Ming, when is your next invest? So hopefully, well, I'm at on Friday night. I'm at Mill Street Barracks. I'm doing a podcast with Access Paranormal. So I'm doing a podcast with Access Paranormal, and then after that I'm going to be doing an investigation as well. Mill Street Barracks is me. Oh, it's mega. It's amazing. Excuse me. That's where Haunted Scouts were last night. They did an event. Their events are brilliant, by the way. If you ever want to go on an event where it's not too overcrowded and it's dead nice people, they're lovely, I'd highly recommend going and if you can, get onto one of Haunted Scouts' events because they are absolutely amazing. Really good, I love it. And they're great. If you don't know who they are, check them out. Haunted Scouts, they are on YouTube. And as well, hopefully should be getting back out with Jasmine next week. Come on, Jazz. Girl gang. Oh, Jasmine, you'd love Haunted Scouts. They are brilliant. They're dead nice. So nice, and they're really good at what they do, and you have a right good laugh with him. So yeah. Penny, are you asking me how am I? I'm good. I'm just knackered, Penny. I went out last night. It was a bit of a like. I was going out with Explore Beyond. And then Mox come along as well. I've not seen Moxley for blooming ages. So it's like, let's go. So we found an abandoned church, but it's just ruins. But underneath there's like the old crypt, which was mental. Nothing, obviously there's no bodies or anything like that. I wouldn't do anything like that. But it was huge underneath. He was literally underground. You could actually smell the earth. Whilst you were underneath, obviously you would because you're underground, but it was mental. And there was old, like what you call them, like the old paraffin lamps, and it was amazing. So we did an explore there. Went back up to like ground level, and it was all the old graves. And what I noticed was it's all overgrown and unkept because basically they're all over 100 years old. So there's no next of kin, is there, to say, have a say over them graves basically. So they're just left. But it was really eerie. But I want to go back there and do an investigation. Not saying, anything will happen. But you don't know, do you? But yeah, it dates back. I think it's like the early 1800s. That was cool. And hi Lottie, hope you're okay. Colin, you would have loved it. Wait till I put the footage up. It's just an explore. But I need to put the footage up because it's just so eerie. And you know what? It made me feel really sad because it's like it's just so overgrown and unkept, and just everyone's just been forgotten. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it made me feel really sad. So yes, Jasmine, Girl Gang is here. And then we went off to the old police station, the one near me, and it was mega. I tell you what, that was a really good night. Didn't expect to experience what happened at all, so I can't wait for that footage. So yeah, I was with Moxley's Paranormal World and Explore Beyond last night. So yeah. Hi Tony, hi Paul, welcome in. Hope you're all good. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. It just goes mega fast. The girls rule. We will rule. Tell you now, Girl Gang. So I've had a pretty, when it comes to like invest and stuff and plans and that, I've had quite a good week. Still cracking on with my editing. I've got a video that I've just finished today, which is from the old it's the police museum in Manchester in the Northern Quarter. I actually filmed that this time last year. Hi Diane, hope you're okay. Happy Easter. Colin, you're always all for girl power. Just need Kate Bush, don't we? Hey, it would make your day. So yeah, the Great Manchester Police Museum is my video that's going up. If you can hear spraying, it's me the air spraying his air freshener. Oh God. It's an amazing place. It's Manchester history's like my fave ever. As you all know, I'm a massive history geek. I love it. But the Greater Manchester Police Museum is slap bang in the Northern Quarter, and it would have been where the slums and for it's right in between all the mills and everything. It's one of many police stations that was in that area. It would have been a drunk tank, basically. It would have been a drunk tank. Hi Pat, welcome in. Hope you're okay. Happy Easter. So we got to investigate there. There was quite a few of us that went actually, but I've just never uploaded it. So sorry Ty. Oh no, I didn't see that, Ty. I didn't see it. So yeah, it was a really interesting place, and they've got like and if they've got an evidence room, right, and this is mental. It's all real evidence from crimes from over the centuries that are in this room. Oh, it's fascinating. They've even got a cell door from Strange Ways when the riots were happening, and murder weapons. They've got a death mask of a girl, a Jane Doe. Her body was found in Manchester. I was actually speaking about this last night. Hi Nevaeh, welcome in. I hope you're okay, doll. There was where the Cooperative Bank building is, like the office building in Manchester. Before that was built, well, when it was going to be built, they had to dig up all the footings and stuff. So they knocked loads of stuff down, dug up everything, and they actually found skeletal remains there. I think it was in the 70s, this. And because of the area that it was in, they thought it dated back to where the pauper pits were, because it's Angel Meadow. I don't know if you've heard of Angel Meadow. Was like the slum area, and there's a pauper pit there. Basically, it's about 40,000 bodies that are just underneath a park in Manchester, and it's from where the slums were. So they thought that's where she was from, until they actually exhumed the body, and they realised that she wasn't from that era, and her body was actually wrapped up in, do you know that in cars, like the carpet interior? Her body was wrapped up in that, and her clothing that she had on, it was like paisley pattern and stuff. And yeah, they looked at it, and the carpet itself, I think it was, I can't think what car it was, but it was from around the 70s era. So yeah, she's never been found. She's never been proven who she is, and the case is called the Angel of the Meadow. So yeah, so her death mask is there, and what else have they got? They've got a murder bag, a murderer's kit bag. They've got a guy who is an artist, and he was that good, and he fell on hard times, and he committed fraud, and he was making like fraudulent banknotes and stuff. And how he made them, he was an amazing artist. So he engraved onto the slabs the print to make the like concrete slabs, paving stones. And he got away with it for ages. Anyway, he got caught, but all evidence there. It's an amazing place. It's mega. Yeah, it honestly, it's a really sad story, I think, Jazz, because she's never been found, never been proven who she is. No one's ever. It's never been solved. A really sad case. I do think they actually. There was two people at the time. There was a Yorkshire Ripper that was active at the time when she would have been murdered, and he did actually come through Manchester as well. And another guy as well. Hi Raven, welcome in. There was another guy as well who was from not far from me, who actually got done for historical murders and stuff. So yeah, I'd love for stuff like this to be solved though, because it's just so sad. That's someone's daughter, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's really sad. But tell you what, if you don't watch, it's called the YouTube channel. It's called Daft Monkey. He's called Anthony. He's brilliant, and he does all the he does vlogs, and it's all history of Manchester. And he's got a video up about her. It's called Angel of the Meadow. So if you're interested in true crime and stuff and like historical cases, go and have a look. Check out Daft Monkey. He's absolutely brilliant. I'll binge his channel because it's mega. So Joyce, new advances in DNA, maybe they can identify it. Do you know what? You'd think they would, wouldn't you? But can you imagine how many cold cases there actually is that need solving? So sad, isn't it? Oh, Jasmine is amazing. He's brilliant. I absolutely love him. Ming, he's good, isn't he? He's absolutely ace. I talk to him a lot because obviously we have like very similar interests, and I absolutely love his videos. When I see a new video coming up, I'm like, yes, I can't wait. Absolutely love him. His knowledge is unbelievable, and the way he tells his stories, the gripping. I said to him, do you know what? If history is made interesting in schools, kids would want to learn about it, and I wish videos like his could be shown in schools and stuff, because I'm telling you now, if I was shown something like that in school, I'd be even a bigger history geek now because they are amazing, really good. Colin, criminal investigation channel on YouTube, it's like, oh, I agree, Colin. Tina, Daft Monkey on here has done the best vlogs in Angel Meadow, and Tina, I couldn't agree more. He's just amazing. He was the it's mad. I watched him, but I had an interest in like the history of Manchester because it's from where I am, and I love history. And that was it. He just spurred it on even more for me. Jasmine, his dad actually does paranormal investigations, you know. Need to get him out, seriously. Hi Dee, hope you're well. Happy Easter. What time is it where you are? Other side of the world. Penny, I'm on to watching American interrogation videos at the moment. Oh, I love stuff like that. I absolutely love stuff like that. Love it. The US buries and rewrites history. Do you know what, Joyce? I think a lot of countries do. They do. We write our own history. It's we get taught what they want us to know. It's true. I believe that. Think out the box. Dig. Always dig deeper. I do. Don't believe half the stuff. Gosh, Dee. Have you just got up, or have you not been to bed yet, Dee? 6:17 a.m. Raven, how are you recovering from your paranormal hangover? It took me a while. I went out last night and I've been I'm still tired. I'm not as tired as what I was Tuesday after Monday night's investigation, because that was pretty intense. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. But I'm alright today, but I'm still really tired. It massively drained me. Hi LG, welcome in. I tell you what I did find interesting. I think it was Lottie who told me about it, and I think it's on it's on Netflix. I think I can't think what it's called. And it's about like history. This guy I can't think what he's called. It's gonna really annoy me. He's proven the historical timelines aren't correct, and his actual events and stuff that's been uncovered that literally knocks the timelines out the park. But because we've got history set in stone, it won't be taken into consideration at all. Yeah, we're all told what they want us to know. I'm not a tinfoil hat wearer, but sort of, but I'm not going there. It was a massive night, Jasmine, and it was intense. It was massively intense. It drained me. I can't remember driving home. I cannot. That's scary. Hi Dawn, welcome in. Ming, what would your #1 place to investigate be? Oh, that's so hard, you know. It's really hard. I'd love to do, I'll tell you where I'd love to go, Alcatraz. Alcatraz, definitely. I'd also love to go underneath Chicago. Do you know where the old, in Chicago, they had all the underground tunnels and all the streets and stuff like that in, where Al Capone and they used all the tunnels and stuff. Oh, I'd love to do stuff like that. And, where else? I'd love to go, it's America, and I tell you where we're supposed to have a lot of paranormal activity, locations, Prague. So that's another place. So yeah. Colin, I haven't actually got any music playing. Oh, it's one of Shay's, my little lad's videos. Give me a minute. 1 second. Copyrighted. Oh God. It was a very weird aftermath. Very weird. Oh God. Hi Brian, welcome in. Let's get our suitcases packed and let's go. Let's go. What's the worst place you've investigated and absolutely hated? Oh. Oh. Let me think. I tell you what, this is like years ago when I went on an event, and you know what, the place was absolutely, it was really good, but I hated the event because there was people that turned up who just didn't really believe, and someone turned up pissed and just ruined it, and most of the night was like literally put on hold because they had to deal with this group of people, so that really peed me off. Dawn, my son and his mates went to Alcatraz when they were travelling. Amy said it was awesome. I can imagine. It's just the fact how isolated it is. Like, there's a place in Ireland that I want to go to in Cork called Spike Island. They call it like the Irish Alcatraz, and €1,000 it is to hire, but you get it for 24 hours. You have to get a little ferry over to it, and you literally have the full. You have security on there, obviously, but you have the full place to yourself. It's got a dormitory and everything, but there's like a little village on there, abandoned houses, the old school. They've done archaeological digs where they've got the like the old prisoner where they've been buried and stuff, unmarked graves and that, and it's been used for all sorts. It's a prison, it was a fortress, fort even, whatever you call them. It's been used for all sorts, army base, you name it, and it's really interesting, so I'd love to go to there, definitely. Hi Lee, welcome in. Penny, is there anywhere that scared you so much that you would never go back? Not that I won't go back, I'd still go back. I went to Ruthin jail, and I did. In the dark cell, solitary confinement cell, and you literally, if it had opened my eyes, I would have expected someone to be like here, like staring at me like that. You could cut the atmosphere with a knife. It was just changed, and then you could hear like feet shuffling, but the room was just so tiny. You was literally squashed on the floor like this. And this, like, it was like a guttural noise, like a proper like that come. So my knees buckled on me. And I literally fell to the floor. That's the only investigation I've done where I've gone, nope, stopped. And then went and sat in the base room and I won't go back down. But I would go back, definitely. I don't think there's anywhere I've ever gone and gone, I'm not going back here. Not yet, anyway. Give it time. Colin, what do you think is the best kind of place for ghost activity? Woods, houses, hospitals? I'm going to Shepton Mallet Prison in Somerset. Oh, you're going to Shepton Mallet? I I am jealous, massively jealous. You know, they all bring different elements because of the hauntings. It's just, everything's so different. I've got there's a place near me, which is the old ironworks. And when I was there, we had a woman's voice. We heard a woman singing, clear as day, right next to us, and we was like, "What?" And then we also heard what sound like when you're hitting, you know, like a blacksmith when they're hitting doof, like metal, doof, doof, and then like men but shouting. But it was in the distance, and there's nothing there. It is obviously residual. That was fascinating. I need to go back when it's dry because it's really interesting place. At graveyards as well, I find them peaceful. I do like woods, but I think it's just the atmosphere has you on edge to start off with. I just think it's something different because it's, you don't know how long, what has been on that land before. I find it really interesting. Jasmine, so true. Not going back again. I'll be back next week. I'm gonna leave it for at least a month. I'm going tomorrow. That's how bad it is. Oh, Kat, welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, Stephen. Welcome in. Oh, Penny, let's go. Let's go to Ireland. I love how you put it all together and the things going on. Oh, thank you. I'm a thinker. I think about things far too deeply. And I won't give up. Ming, when is your next video due? This week. There's going to be a video this week. I've not put a video up. My dog's... This is what happens now. If you don't know my lies, my dog will sit here now shouting at me because I'm talking to you a lot. No. No! Let's go out. 1 second. It's a pain in the ass. Come on. Come on. Out. Oh. I'm back. Yeah, I've got a video coming out this week. I've not put a video up for 3 weeks. I haven't been well. I'll be completely honest, my head hasn't been in it. I hadn't been well. I've had so much going on, like work and training and everything, and it was massively hectic, and we were all poorly. And then it just got to a point where I thought, my head just wasn't in it, and when my head's not in it, I can't concentrate editing. Can't. Need to sort myself out first and then get me head into it, type of thing. So apologise. I've not had a video out. It'll take my channel will take a battering for it, but you know, it is what it is. It's one of those things. I'm back. I've got the bug now. The bug is back, and I've had a really positive week this week with investigations and being out with people, lovely people. So it's what I've needed. I've needed it. Give me a wobble, and I'm back. I'm back. I'm just gonna scroll up. Where am I? Have I missed on it? Oh, bye, Nevaeh. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Bloody love you as well. If you all don't know Bad Cat Paranormal, please can you go over to her channel and check her out, because she's freaking awesome. Absolutely bloody brilliant. Me and Jasmine have been talking for so long. I think we're very alike. Very, very, very alike. And we just think on the same type of wavelength. So me, Jasmine and Lottie actually met up on Monday night. I've met up with Lottie before. Explore a Lot. Please go over to Lottie's channel as well. Explore a Lot. She's bloody lovely. Yes, Jasmine, we're absolute nutters. And yeah, we went on Monday night. We hit 2 locations, one of them being the Screaming House, because we've all got something. We've all got a slight obsession with this place. And let me tell you now, it was absolutely fucking nuts. It scared me again. But I can't give up on that place. Have to keep on going back. It's not normal. So my drive home from there, which was, it really threw me off. I can remember pulling, this is my drive home. I can remember setting off, and I can remember pulling off the junction exit, which is to my house. That drive home is a complete blur. A complete blur. And then it was just, and then the day after, I've never felt so rough in my life. Proper full blown paranormal hangover, really bad headache. I've had really sore eyes, as if I will I can explain it, as if something's pushing on my eyeballs. Headaches, so tired. And then this is not normal. Hi Jackie, welcome in. This is not normal, right? I opened my front door. I went to go out to put some rubbish in the bin. Open my front door, and there's a black cat sat on my path, just directly looking at me. And I thought, oh, that's weird. And then I looked, and there was another one. There was 2 black cats, both sat in my front, both just like looking. And I was like, shit, that's not weird. Hi Dantex, welcome in. Thank you. So I messaged Jazz and Lottie, just to let you know, I just opened my front door and there's 2 black cats sat there staring at me, and that's not weird at all, is it? So it didn't bother me. I'm like, you know, whatever. But there's no black cats around here. That's my neighbour. There's no black cats around here when I know there isn't. So I don't know who them cats are. Maybe they've come to look after me. I hope. So yeah, it's a weird place. Massive obsession with it. And then some of the stuff that we like, some of the things that happened, and then when we've got back and looked into stuff, it's like, oh, that's not weird. So it's a cool place. Very scary. I think there's more to it though. I've said this before. There's more to it. I think it's that place. Is more to do with the land. The murder itself kind of like draws you back. Oh gosh, yeah, Jasmine. So, that's just awful. So yeah, it's just weird things that have happened this week. When you think, is it that, or is it me just being like nuts? So yeah, but I've got to go back. I need to. I've not finished with it. I think I need to go back and kind of say, I'm done with you. Oh, it's just, it becomes an obsession, and obsessions aren't healthy. And it makes you wonder why it becomes an obsession. Because it's fucking mental. It's bonkers. Yeah, so it's quite a few people said that to me. Black cats is considered to be lucky. Oh, I've just seen your comment, Jasmine. I've got a tent. I've got a tent. Bring the sleeping bags. We'll park on the drive. Yeah, black cats are deemed to be lucky. 2 black cats deemed to be lucky. Because if not, I'm off. Oh god. So yeah, knackered. But the first invest that we did as well, that was awful. Very, very draining. But such a good night. And it was really nice as well because like me, Jasmine and Lottie we get on really well, we bounce off each other really well, but we all think very similar. So it was a top night, so it's going to be loads more coming from myself and Lottie and Jasmine and Kat, exploring with Kat. I'm going to get her out, get him out, Fort Spooky as well. Yeah. Ange and Lisa, a load of stuff going down with the girls. Right, I've just seen Jackie's comment. You have to be careful. I had something similar and my health got bad for over 2 years. I know each location it happened. Get cleansing, don't take any chances, so on. Right. I'm a believer in this. I am. I've literally saved the living crap out myself. I've got bath salts, the whole shebang. My friend actually does cleansing, so I am going to go and see her, and I want what's the word? A deep cleanse. I do think we have to do a proper cleanse. Definitely, Jackie, I agree. It does take its toll on you. It does take its toll on you. It plays with your mind. I'm a massive believer. It plays with your mind because you obsess over things. You can't stop thinking about it. It's exhausting, and it does. So yeah. Thanks, Penny. I've just seen that and all. Oh, God. Yeah, we're definitely a legit coven now. Girl gang. Pat, come round with your power washer. Need a pressure washer. Blast me on the front. Do me carb and I'll voucher at it because it's filthy. Oh, I'll take you up there, Pat. I will definitely look after myself. I definitely will. It's weird. I've had so many weird things happen since after having investigations. I think the other one that I had was the Park Hotel in Morecambe, and I was having a weird recurring dream from that, and the shadowy person has seen far more from the Park Hotel. No probs, Lee. No problem. The dirt is holding your car together. It actually is. It actually is. You don't understand, Penny. Since the last time I seen you, it's like it's being held together by a piece of like masking tape. I can't afford a new car. If that goes, I'm getting a bike. So yeah, it's been a mad week, and then yeah, last night was brilliant. Explore Beyond on YouTube. If you don't follow Explore Beyond, Sylvia and Simon are so lovely. They are awesome. Hello, Explore the Unknown. Welcome in. What have I missed here? If I was going... It ran off. Yeah, they've just got married. Sylvia and Simon are such a lovely couple. They're really nice. He does paranormal investigations and he does explores as well, mainly with Sylvia. But we've all done invest with him. Really dead nice, down to earth. His editing, I love his editing style. So yeah, if you don't know Explore Beyond, please go over and check him out and show him the love, because his videos are brilliant. He's really good, and he deserves so much more, a much wider audience. He really does, really does. I agree, Dantex. His channel is absolutely amazing. It really is. It's fab. He does deserve to be seen by a wider audience. It's this platform. It annoys me. It just pushes all the wrong people out. People who like bullshit stuff. and crap, faking shit, sorry for swearing, but it really annoys me, pees me right off. Proper annoys me, it does. Because there's some mega channels out there. I mean, majority, like you lot, all of you lot in here now that have their own channels, you're all amazing. You know, and it just pushes all the crap out. Don't get me started, honestly. Once I start, I can't stop. So what else have I got going on? Oh, right, so next week, not this week coming, the following week, I am going to, it's an event. But Jane, she was in the chat before. She does events at a place up in Bolton. It's got really good history, and so I'm going along, and because I wanted to do something on my own, like alone. So she said, well, I'll give you access to the attic and the cellar on your own, so you can film. Yes, get in. So that'll be good. So that'll be one of my first loans where I'm just like, I've going on my own to this event. I don't know anybody apart from Jane. And I'll lock myself in an attic and lock myself in a cellar. So that should be fun. That'll be fun for you lot to watch, because I'll just be crapping myself. Oh. Jackie, Paranormal Guardians need to see the genuine stuff so much more. Yeah, we do. So much more. There's so many like amazing channels out there that they're not pushed, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It just really annoys me. It really, really pees me off. But, you know, we keep going. We do it because we love it. If we do it because we love it, I do it because I absolutely love it, and I'll never stop doing it. It's my passion. It's my passion. It's my hobby, and it's my headspace. It's my go-to place. So I'll never stop doing it. I've met too many amazing people doing this. I've made so many amazing friends. It's dead nice to have people that you can relate to, and just, you know, it's nice. Welcome in, Ranger Paul. Hello, how are you? Oh, sorry, Explore the Unknown. Are you on your own or a group aim? I'm on my own. I have my own channel. I used to be, there was a team, but we've just all gone our separate ways. And then there was me and Louise. Louise got a new job, and that's that. So I tend to go out with like different people who I collab with regular. But are you on your own as well? Oh, I do history as blooming hellfire. I'll be coming having a look at you and all. I love me history. So yeah, I'm on my own. Yeah, Ty. Yeah, real investigations. You know, the invest that you'll see from me is I have banner. I like to show, you know, our personalities, what we're like, everything really. Do you know what I mean? And what you see is what you get with me. How I am here is how I am on an investigation. I'm no different. I'm just, you know. He's very silent. I think it's must because it's like bank holiday weekend, Jackie. Everyone going live. Why not, eh? Why not? So yeah, so I'm going there. So I've got a podcast this week coming. I'm going to meet up with Jasmine again this week. I've got a podcast coming up, and then the week after I'm at an event on the Friday. I'm sure I'm doing something on the Saturday. I can't remember if I am or not. I'm sure I am. Hi Callum, welcome in. Oh no, where do you, Kelly? So whereabouts are you? Explore the Unknown. It's Kelly. Is it Kelly? I'm sorry if I've got your name wrong. Tell me if I have. if you could, Ty, that's quite good actually. If you could choose a night lone investigation, where would you choose and why? Well, I'd have to go somewhere that's got plenty of exits. That's a really good question. It's pretty hard question, that, you know. I'm gonna have to. I need a right good think about that. I'm gonna come back to you in about 10 minutes time. Put the question back in because I'm thinking. That's a good one. Hi, Si. Welcome in. Welcome in. No, not the Screaming House. I couldn't go in there on my own. Couldn't go there on my own at all. I don't trust it. Oh, right. I do history of Shrewsbury and Shropshire and a bit of paranormal. I'm going to have a look at your channel because I love stuff like that. I absolutely love history. Love it. Oh, Shaz. That's a good one. Edinburgh Vaults. I'd love to go Edinburgh Vaults. It's not even that expensive neither. It's quite a decent price, to be fair, Edinburgh Vaults. It's one place, another place on my list. My ever-growing list. Oh, try any churchyard in Norfolk. Oh my days, so freaking dark and isolating. Yeah, I like a good church. Quite a few churches. We've got I think it's Buxton Way. That's pretty good. It's open like 24 hours. What's the other place? Wycoller. It's an old village. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I wouldn't mind going there. Hi Amy, you're top dog. One hard lady. Oh, thank you, Dee. I appreciate that. I love it. Oh, Jasmine, I've done Screaming House alone. It is not nice. It isn't. It's not nice when you're with other people. It's like the breathy growling noises that you hear and grunts. It's horrible. It's horrible. You feel like something's going to come running at you. You know. No worries, Jazz. See you later. The site of Borley Rectory. Borley Rectory, the story fascinates me. It's so interesting. I wish it was closer. Very, very interesting. Yeah, definitely. I tell you what, I know Ty now, and it's not there no more, and I wish it was. It was St. Joseph's Orphanage in Preston. And it was one brilliant place, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And unfortunately, it was being converted into apartments, and then it got knocked down. Hello, my son's in the chat. Hi, Shay. Can we all say hello to Shay, please? That's my little lad. He loves. Oh my days, Mia. Hi, Mia. What are you all doing in here? I'm gonna end up with his full class in the chat. My days. Shay's like me. He loves history. He loves anything spooky. He's gonna be my little sidekick. I'm telling you. When I'm older, when he's older, sorry, he's gonna be my little sidekick. I'm guarantee it because he loves it. Hi, Manchester Mudlarks. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right. Again, if you love history, if you love mudlarking, is amazing. So please go and check out Manchester Mudlarks channel. Bloody brilliant. Honestly, very, very good. And I need to come and meet you. I need to come and I need to come on a bottle dig with you. I need to. He is too busy dancing. It could be me dancing ghost psychic. Oh, bless Jackie. That's so. I love it. It's brilliant. There's so many good places as well where we can take them, outdoor places and stuff. And yeah, definitely, I love that. Oh, thank you, Dee. I really appreciate that. So yeah, yeah, Ty. It got not. It got. What happened was it was definitely a you know dodgy job. They had planning permission for St Joseph's, but they had to keep part of the building, and there was asbestos in there, so they got contractors in to see how much it was going to cost to rid it of the asbestos, and they never went ahead with it. Next thing, it's all on fire, so you don't have to remove the asbestos, do you? Just burns to the ground and gets knocked down and took away. So, well, dodgy. Always is. Pees me off how corrupt some of the place. It's just so many gorgeous places around here, and we lose them to money men. That's what happens. Or we have grade 2 listed. We have gorgeous listed buildings that are basically left to fall to rack and ruin. So they just crumble and fall down. They have to be brought down because they're deemed as unsafe. And then the land, do whatever you want with it then, can't you? Just be full of concrete jungles and no gorgeous buildings no more. Oh. Hi, Kat. How are you? I was talking about you before, Kat. Gonna be getting out, hopefully. What's your favourite place you've done, Amy? Oh, I've got a few. I loved the Park Hotel in Markham. Is insane. That's fab. Absolutely fantastic. It reminds me of The Shining. It is brilliant. Really good. The Golden Fleece in York. That's amazing. Really good. I want to go back there with a few of us and stay over. Book it's four bedrooms. So you book it all 4 rooms and you got the full place to yourself. That is fab. Absolutely amazing. I love me abandoned buildings on. I do. I'm really good, thank you, Kat. I hope you're good. I hope you've had a lovely Easter. We're gonna get out soon, definitely. Explore the unknown. I'm in Manchester. Yeah, I'm in Manchester, babe. That's what happens, Jack. Here they all just get snapped up, and it's that sad, isn't it? So yeah. So I've got all different things going on, things I want to do, and want to get out and investigate and go to different places. I've got a few locations that I've actually contacted recently to see whether they would be willing to let me investigate. So I'm waiting for them to email back after I've hounded them 58 times because it does me head in. Nobody responds. What is me? Okay, me. I've just missed. We've got Haunted Village Farm and loads down here. Oh, now that sounds interesting. Are you in Staffordshire, Ranger? Are you in Staffordshire? I saw her in the news and the other channels Patworth is now abandoned. Oh, is that the hospital? It's quite far away from me, that. I don't think my car would make it, to be honest. If there's any explorers out there that are mechanics, do you want to be more than welcome to come out with me. They are Mia. Galaxy and white chocolate, Cadbury's buttons. I can't. So my son has got literally him and his friends in the chat. My days. Ghost Day we've done Patworth. Yeah, I've seen that. Is that where they got? Is that where the security turned up? Right, Mia. Give up now. Brenda, I love watching your channel and a few others that you have investigated with. learning the history of the places that you all do. Here in the States, there's not many places here that before. It's true, innit? They do demolish them. It's dead sad. Welcome in, Danny. Hello. Happy Easter. They do demolish them, don't they? Because they just want them. They need. I understand we need, you know, to constantly build houses because so many different new people arriving on the planet. And I understand that we need new houses and stuff, but it's just that so many amazing places that just get. It's houses over here in England that are literally, it's streets and streets and streets and streets and streets of derelict houses. Why can they not be redone before they get into that state? For housing, affordable housing. The older houses are the solid solid builds. The prefabs that they fling up now are crap. That just baffles my head. Money, it's all that. Yeah, they did get caught there, didn't they? That's where the security guard had the dog. She was mad, wasn't she? Proper mad. I really don't want. That's my biggest fear, is being chased by a dog. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Oh, thank you, Penny. So what have you all been doing this weekend? Have you all been chilling? Have you all been chilling out? I hope you have. Or if you have been working, you know, I understand that, but I hope you've all been chilling out and enjoying Easter. It's their thrill. Lee. That'd be me. I'd fall over me. I'd definitely get attacked by a dog, I'm telling you now. Pat, where I am, we have flats and houses the council revamped with new boilers, kitchen. That's what they need to. What? Did you say? Hang on. I'm going to go back on that. 5 years later, they demolished him. Why? What a waste of money. Oh, what? You don't, Ty, you won't see my Easter egg stash. It's actually all in my kitchen. What is left of it. I'm not stopped eating this week. Oh, you have a lovely week. Oh, have an amazing week, Dantex. Thank you so much and for everything that you do. You're bloody awesome. This guy, honestly, he's absolutely goes above and beyond sharing every decent, legit channel's content. He's amazing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Dantex. You're amazing. Ranger Paul, you've emailed me. 100%, definitely. We'll get something sorted out. That sounds ace. Amazing. What got you into paranormal? Did you see something? Yes, I've been fascinated from a very young age. Experiences that I've had from being small, my nana and granddad's pub, things that have happened in the family, things that have happened to me as I've got older. I've seen things in my old house. My cousin is a bit like, how do I say, she's got the gift but will not use it. My nana, she was the same. She I think we've all got spooky vibes. So yeah, fascinated by it. I love anything to do with it. I love anything to do with like UFOs and stuff, and I think there's far more to everything than just us. So yeah, it's fascinating. Danny, we need to do it. I need to do it with a few other people. I want to do it, you know, with different people to see what does happen, depending on the different energies that bring to that house. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, Danny, we will do, definitely. Oh, Ranger Paul, this sounds bloody brilliant. Welcome back, Jasmine. Oh, hello, Baba Bad Cat. Oh, you had a lovely birthday, by the way. I don't do paranormal generally, as I seem to be a magnet. Oh, okay. What was we saying the other day when I was at the Screaming House? We was talking about activity that you get around you as a person, and I do think that how you are, if you it's really difficult, this, because if you are a believer, it doesn't necessarily mean that you believe everything is paranormal. There it is, that's it, Jazz, 100%. But if you are a believer, you're more open to it, so it's as if they know that you are there and you are open to it. I do think you've got there's more going on spiritually. You become a beacon. They know that you want to talk, and they will come and communicate with the ones that they know want to talk. That makes sense. Location, I have unfinished business with me, Dan. My unfinished business is a Screaming House. I've got unfinished business with that yet. I'm not done. I'm definitely not done. The more you investigate, the more you attract, the more that happens. Yes, that is it. I think you become more open. I think you're already open already. I do think if you are more open to it, you do become even more open. You start to hear and see things that you don't think that shouldn't be there. I hear talking a lot. I don't know if any of you lot hear talking on investigations. I hear what sounds like the only way I can explain it is as if, like, imagine someone's got a TV going on in the house next door and you can hear it, and it's like muffly talking. I hear that a lot on investigations, and then I think about, shit, are they all like sat waiting to get a word in edgeways? Do we hear talking? Or is it me? Da, da, da. I've just missed something here. What have I missed? D. I knew it. You seem very tuned in. Well, the way you conduct yourself is obvious. You're in the Paranormal True Club, not the fake one. Obviously, some stuff can be debunked. Yes, stuff has to, you can't, everything isn't paranormal. It isn't. You have to think logically about things. You do have to think logically about things. So yeah, everything isn't paranormal. When you have an experience that you can't explain, I love it. It's amazing. Every time I go out, nothing happens all the time. So it doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't. And it can be so frustrating, and it can be so draining and so tiring. You're like, anything? Nothing. But I always like that, because when I always find it interesting when you go home and you do review your footage, and something that you think that you pick up stuff that you didn't realise was there, but yeah, sometimes it isn't always active, but they're not performing monkeys. It may be a residual haunting, it may be stone tape theory. It doesn't necessarily have to be an intelligent haunting everywhere, it don't have to be. It might only happen certain day of the month or certain time of the day, or so many different factors that you can bring into it. Ranger Paul, I have debunked 90% of stuff as normal things. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you've got to think logically about it. It's got to be done. You can't believe everything is paranormal, because it's not. Yeah. Yeah, I agree there, Lee. Be open-minded, be scared. Yeah, you've got to be. But they are everywhere. You know, I seen something and it said, why is it that we only see ghosts dressed in a certain time period clothing, or old fashioned clothing compared to what we're wearing? It's like, well, who's to say we're not seeing apparitions that are from our time period? Who's to say that? Because if I seen somebody dressed in the same, like, similar type of clothing I wear, I wouldn't think twice about it. I'd think, oh, she's got my t-shirt on her, or that's a nice tracksuit, or you wouldn't think, oh God, is that a ghost? Because it looks normal, it fits in. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we're not. It just could be the fact that we don't know because they look similar. I love a good jump scare. Don't you? Because you lot, when I go out with you lot, my nerves are on edge. Spirit shows you what they want you to see. You know, it's hard one, isn't it, though? It's hard to it's hard to know what they actually want. I've got so many theories, right? And I do my own head in with it. There's like, I don't think there's only us. I do believe in different planes. Deja vu, for me, is one of the weirdest things ever. Ever. Because I've done it before now where it's deja vu and it's like, I've been here before. I've done this before. How? Because I haven't. But I can see that as maybe I have. That could have been in my past life. Because I don't think that it's like a glimpse of what we've done previously. Yeah, it's so much. I could go really deep into it, but it's too deep. It's far too deep. To be honest, I want a group to investigate to prove what I feel is real. That's my main reason, because the locations have not been investigated before by paranormal groups. Yeah, Ranger Paul, that's brilliant. Honestly, all for that. All for that. That's fab. Oh, thank you, Dee. Ming, I'll speak to you very soon. We need to catch up. We need to meet up. I've not seen you for about 8 to 4 years. So we definitely need to catch up soon. Oh, no way. It's always the way, innit? Explore the unknown. I really shouldn't. And I do it all the time. I turn my camera off and I press stop and press re-record again, because if the file's too large, it won't save. So I have to do it. And I've done it so many times and miss something. And it really infuriates me. But that sounds like an amazing experience. There's a ghost in my house. Dun, 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 there's a ghost in my house. I like that song. That's the tune. Is that the right one, Pat? I hope it is. Ty, Amy, do you think a building gets haunted by such tragic events, or do you think it's like more than one tragic event that caused it to be potentially haunted? It could be either, if I'm honest. I think that our body is a shell. What they say is your soul is actual energy, and we disperse that. I think when we die, I don't think our soul dies. We just like carry on. It's as if we're out, events and stuff. Because think of it this way: when you're in something bad happens, or something tragic happens, or something exciting happens, yeah, I see you later, Dana. you're heightened, so your energy is heightened. So I think we give off that energy is soaked up. That makes sense. It doesn't just like, it can be soaked up into the wherever you are, like the building, the ground, or stuff like that. That's where, and then that could be then what causes like residual hauntings. It's like when you see a lot of people have seen like soldiers on battlefields and stuff. It's like, why would you see soldiers on battlefields? And it's probably because it was so tragic or brutal, or it was so just emotional or so distressing, and think of all that energy that they you know, it soaks up into that land. So a bit of both really, I think. Ty. Yeah, definitely, Danny. We'll speak about the Screaming House, 100%, mate. So, right, if there's anywhere that you would want me to go to with well, it's when we travels, where do you want me to go? Where should I go? Oh, yeah, I agree there, Brenda. Definitely. I'll see you Tuesday night, Dan. I'll be in the chat. Definitely will be. Yeah, Stone Tape Theory. I tell you who's really, who does a good talk about stuff like that, Richard Felix. He's a massive believer in Stone Tape Theory. Huge believer in it. And it's really interesting. It's even down to, you know, the type of brick, what type of like the soil, the clay in your land, the land, everything. Is so many different factors what can absorb more. So yeah, I find it fascinating. I really do. It's like apparitions. I've got a theory that you see them more when you are more heightened, when your emotional state's changed, because you trigger it by letting off that. It's like when your emotional state changes, you become heightened, so you can probably trigger that activity, that, you know, something to be seen more. You're boosting it in a way that makes sense. A bit like when you turn a TV over with a remote control. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, Penny, that's a good shout. The grounds of the Sally house, it's still there, but it's just been obviously damaged because it was set on fire, but that's a good one. And the castle where he was tied up and held hostage. Yeah, definitely a good place, that one. See you later, Lee. Take care. You tell a cat. Please go and check out Exploring with Cat, please. The channel is on YouTube. She's awesome. I'm going to be meeting up with Cat. She's bloody lovely. D, Richard amazing. Loved him on Most Haunted 20. Oh, do you know what? He's brilliant. He's so lovely. And he's just very down to earth. A Derby Jail, I want to go to Derby Jail. I've spoke to him about a few executions that happened at Derby Jail, which the actual the crimes were carried out here near me, but the execution was carried out at Derby Jail. So I spoke to him about these two in particular cases. So I need to get back onto him over going to Derby Jail to do an investigation there. One of them was one of the girls. She was a female, and she was the youngest female to ever be executed at Derby Jail. I think she was 16. So yeah, and she was from near me, so that'd be interesting. Oh, let's plug my charger in. Oh, Night Explore the Unknown, take care. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Shani, Sally's house was my obsession. Watched every video I could find about the place. It is absolutely fascinating, isn't it? So interesting. But yeah, I wish I'd have gone before it was set on fire. But I could still go. It's just the ruins, so it'd have to be what do you call it, when it's summer or when it's dry at least. So I've been looking at all my footage from the Screaming House, and there's quite a lot of similarities between previous investigations that I've done there, which I found really interesting. Really interesting, especially the words, reoccurring words that have come through. The growly noises, and I mean these are awful. It's very interesting, and it seems to be aimed more at females. So I need to know why. So that's why I'm not done with it yet. I think we should do an all-nighter there. What you reckon? I'd love to do an all-nighter there, but I'd also love to set up some locked-off cameras, go in and do a bit of an invest, set up some locked-off cameras, leave, just go and sit in the car and see what happens whilst we're not in the house, to see whether anything does actually happen whilst nobody is in there, because it's just fascinating. I seen, right, and I kid you not, there's a hatch, and it looks into the kitchen. So there's the window. Are we having a domestic? You crack me up, you two. There's a hatch in a window, and you can see the window for the kitchen window, but you can't see outside. Nothing's reflecting in, nothing. And I've got my camera facing, Jazz is doing the S-test method, and I'm stood there and I'm looking, and I kept thinking, like, it looked like something was darkening the only light that we've got that's in the room, like blackening it out, and then it's coming back light again. And then so I'm looking, thinking, what is going on here? And I thought at first it was the light. Cat fight. I thought it was the light, someone's light off the camera, but it wasn't. No one was moving. And I was like, what is that? And it kept on going dark and then going back light again, as if something was like popping in and like, off. And I'm like, it's there, I can see it. And that was really strange, because I do not like that kitchen. It's horrible. Horrible. I've got one of my videos, in fact, I think me and Moxley, as we're leaving, something it sounds like it says, get the fuck out, as we're leaving, but really like that, as it says it, like really growly. Poof. Yeah, Penny, they did, and it was just, oh look, I've got goosebumps. It's proper give me goosebumps. This is why I find it fascinating. There's so many similarities between the investigations that have been done there. It's a peeper. It's a bloody horrible peeping Tom that's in that house. Something that likes to watch you, lurks. It's horrible. It's bloody awful. So yeah, I found it fascinating. And something breathed like right here. Right into my ear. I felt like I was targeted on Monday night when I went there. My hair's getting worse and worse, getting bigger and bigger. I felt like I was targeted. I didn't like it. Yeah, it's a very strange place. Very strange. I just think it's interesting though, because how much stuff's happened on that land as well. There was a castle at one point on the end of the road, which was a fort. People were held captive there and stuff, and yeah, there's so many theories about the same thing, Penny. It's mad. It's just a mad place. It really is a mad place. So yeah, that'll be after this one. I'm gonna pop this one I've just done. I'm gonna pop that up because I need to get that up, and it's done because I filmed that a year ago. Get the Screaming House one up. I've got another one coming, which is at a hotel. It's like a pub hotel. That's with Jasmine and Laura. And then I've got, what else have I got to come up? Oh, last night at Salford Precinct Crescent Police Station, and that is mental. Didn't expect what happened last night to happen, but it did, and it was bloody brilliant. So yeah, such a cool place there as well. It's like Resident Evil vibes. It's mega. I know, Shani, it makes me wonder. See, it's not an old building. It isn't an old bungalow. It's not even that old. But the whole area is. But the house next door to it, I think, is obviously a lot older. Looking at it on the old maps, that obviously there was nothing there at the time apart from a few old houses which are on the lane where it is, and then it's all forest and farms. And then I know there's literally the village which is next to, behind the forest, is a stone's throw away. There's a big farmer's field, and they found plague burial pits. They found medieval burial pits, a medieval chapel, and they've even got stuff that dates back to the Roman era as well. So if they found that in the farm, what could be in that forest, on that land, and what's under that house? You know what I mean? So that's why I like woodland areas. Cannock Chase is another place. I think it's amazing. It's just got such an odd feeling to it. And I know there's loads of stories out there, and that like feeds you, beliefs is, oh, that could be that, it could be that. Go with an open mind and experience, if you can, experience Cannock Chase. I tell you what, it's amazing. Terrifying. Be careful of the doggers, because quite a few people that go dogging there. Don't flash your torch, whatever you do. But yeah, it's amazing. Ranger Paul, old places have got a lot of energy. I'd like to go back to the footpath of East Stafford and revisit Mary Queen of Scots, where she went hunting when imprisoned. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Definitely. Cannock Chase terrifies me. It's mega penny. Cat. Imagine your battery light start going off and you're going dimming on your torch in Cannock Chase and it starts flashing. The doggers would think they're in for a right treat. We need to do, why don't we need to go Cannock, get it done. We'll go camping. Girls camp. Yes. I'm not 40, by the way. It's not my cup. Come and get me, boys. Dairy asked what flashing your torch means. Well, you're just attracting the attention. If you flash yours, they'll flash back. Just do not flash your torch in anywhere like that. Fort Spooky did it, in fact. Lisa and Andrew and Susie went on an investigation, and they're in the woods, and it was just full of doggers. Just why? Trying to conduct a paranormal investigation here, please. Thank you very much. Can you dogging somewhere else? Any Bigfoot sightings in Cannock Chase? Oh, Ranger Paul. Let us know. I think there is, Shani. Shaz, Black Eyed Children of Cannock, yeah. Oh god, what was he called? There was them two children. There was three children were murdered, weren't they? It's so many. It's loads of stuff. Weird stuff happens in Cannock Chase. Weird stuff that's been people come across and that. Very strange. UFO sightings, strange lights, noises. We heard what sounded like. It sounded like we was in a fishbowl, and like. Imagine being in like, sounds ridiculous, in a bowl, wind getting in and circling, so it goes ooh, 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 like that. I was like, what on earth is this noise? Strange, honestly. And we was definitely being watched. 100% we was being watched by some weirdo. in the dark with the night vision goggles. Honestly. No way, Ranger Paul, that is insane. We need to go. I've never heard of that. That is really interesting. It's such a massive area as well. Who'd find someone in there? We were walking, we got to this point and it was so dense, you couldn't get through the woodland. It was that dense. If you come off the beaten track in Cannock Chase, it is weird and it's very dense. That is so interesting. Wow. Yes, Dee, apparently so. Moxley's doing he's been going out with Moxley's been going out with Mary's Paranormal recently, because they're doing a bit of like a documentary to do about Bigfoot and Bigfoot sightings. And believe it or not, there is Bigfoot sightings, even Bigfoot sightings from around near me. And it's fascinating. I think it's really interesting. But yeah, apparently so. There's sightings up here. Mental, isn't it? I wouldn't mind. What was that programme? Was it Bigfoot and the Hendersons? I used to love him. I loved him. I'd have him. I'd have him as a pet. Not a pet, a family member. Bloody brilliant. Yes, Michael definitely needs to take night vision goggles, because when we went, there was quite a few of us that went. There was definitely someone watching us. And it was human. It was a human person, 100% watching us. So I do think that you are best taking like night vision goggles of some sort in Cannock Chase, because there's some weirdos about. And who goes wandering around in the pitch black without a torch in the woods, unless you're a nut job. You know what I mean? And as well, that night, Paul had to go to Paul from Groves on Trent had to walk back to the car. And I can't think what he was doing, the reason why he went. Anyway, he walked back to the car and a man jumped out of the bushes at him. I was like, what? Honestly, yeah, and some bloke jumped out of the bushes at Paul. Yeah, it is strange up there. I like the German war cemetery there. That's supposed to be really active. Really active. I've investigated quite a few places down that neck of the woods, and you know, I've had really strange experiences. I've been intrigued to see if they ley lines and stuff and what it lies on. Yeah, it is real. Yeah, the murderer played hide and seek before he did what he did. Oh my god, Ranger Paul, that's just... Oh, that's giving me goosebumps, you know, because what I've just been saying. Because we felt like we was being watched in there. That's awful, isn't it? Oh. That is insane. You have just given me full gooses. Was it? Oh. So the black-eyed children, that's related to the three children, isn't it? Raymond, Leslie Morris. Yeah, that's him, yeah. Raymond Leslie Morris he went down in the other side in Stafford. There's a museum court there. That's him. And he played hide and seek. I don't like that. That's just what an horrible... Oh, it's not even horrible, it's just vile, isn't it? Yeah, I'd love to do Pendle Hill. I'd love to do the woods there. That's where I'd go, definitely. Slender Man is crazy in the USA. Yes! The young girls, they murdered their friend, didn't they? And they said it was because the Slender Man told them to do so. Elsie, I love stuff like this. It fascinates me. Simon! Welcome in! Oh, no way is it sealed up, gutted. Oh. Simon's Explore Beyond, Simon and Sylvia's channel, brilliant. Like I said before, go over and check them out, please. Please, 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 they are awesome. Well, they deserve more of a wider audience. They're awesome, absolutely awesome. We was out with them last night and we had a cracking night. One of my videos has more information. We're not allowed near the place. We was not allowed near that place as a child. So you weren't allowed near Cannock as a child. Yeah, we are talking about Cannock Chase. It's fascinating. See, where I'm from, my family from where the Moors murders, Myra Hindley and Ian Brady, the final house, Wardlebrook Avenue, is on the estate where my family's from. That house has been knocked down now. So anything like that, it's just awful. But yeah, we had the Moors murderers near us. It was a big council estate, and the grandma lived in the house as well. And they killed two children. Well, one was a teenager. There were still children and a young girl in that house. It just horrible. I hate stuff, anything like that to do with kids. It's just awful. It's just awful, horrible. Wow, no way. So you were part of the search party in the 60s. That's unbelievable. So you've got like a connection to it. That's it is awful but fascinating. It is. It really is. It's the mind of people that fascinates me. Why they do it. Why. True crime is one of my, I love it. It just fascinates me. The Shugborough side of the chase. Where's the... Oh, right, okay. I'll have a look at that. Thank you. So the Moors murders is... when my dad was young and his brothers and sisters, they were at school, and they were allowed to... It was at a time when the man and the lady in the car were driving around in this minivan, and the kids were allowed to walk home on their own, and that was unheard of back then. Kids were allowed to wander about wherever, weren't they? My dad said he can remember that, and all that time they actually lived on the estate up at Attersley. Yeah. And then the Moors is not far from me. Oh, it's interesting, very interesting. It's just sad that one of them's never got found. That really saddens me. And they were just sadistic. Myra Hindley and Ian Brady were just sadistic. Awful. Oh, right, we need to go to this place. Oh, I didn't know. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not a fan of the Royals. I am and I'm not. There's too many cover-ups for my liking. That's right, Shaz, they were. And the pub is a pub in Hyde called the Queen's. Is it the Queen's? It used to be called... I can't remember what it used to be called. Anyway, it was a hotel, pub hotel. And that's where there was all the police come down, and they had to use that as a headquarters, and to accommodate the amount of police that come down. Myra Hindley was actually held in Hyde Town Hall in Hyde near me. It's about 5-minute drive away from my house. The cells there. She was held in the cells in Hyde Town Hall. Evil woman. I think Oh, no. Do not go to the Seven Springs side of Cannock Chase alone at night. It's not where the murders were, but further back in history, which is this is just, I'm loving this. Yes, I've heard of that. The Prisoner of War Hospital as well in Cannock. Amy, have you got Real Channel on the Unexplained Caught on Camera tonight midnight? They're showing the Haunted Museum. Oh, I will watch that tonight at midnight. The Haunted Museum is brilliant, and that's another place I will be going back to. It's in Stoke. It's just fab. The amount of stuff that's in there, the artifacts, I could spend a week going through and looking at everything. I want to know the story behind everything. It's just really intriguing how items can potentially hold energies. I find it fascinating, so I really want to go back there. I'm really interested in my experiments and seeing how our own minds work with investigations and stuff, etc. So that's one of the reasons why I want to go back, because Craig and Gemma are really knowledgeable when it comes to stuff like that. So I want to go back, and I've had some right long-winded conversations with Craig over all sorts, what I think could cause stuff to happen, etc. So it's very interesting, very knowledgeable. It's a fantastic place to investigate, and it's a good place to go and just have a wander around. They do tours, very good. So if you've never been, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. That brew's freezing. You will probably get permission to explore the Wolseley Bridge pub on the side of Cannock Chase if you ask nightly go backs to the Reformation. Wow, okay. I will. Right, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. It's no harm in trying. No harm in trying at all. See, this is a thing, like down that neck of the woods, like I said before, I've had so many odd experiences. It's just, it makes me wonder I need to look into my ley lines. Oh, thank you, Michael Knight. I really appreciate you joining. You were so lovely. Thank you. So Cannock, I think I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? Get a group of people, and what about Hangman's Trees? Yes. Now you sort of said about Hangman's Trees, we did, oh God, what was it? Ming's gone on it. We did an investigation underground and not far from me, about 45 minutes away from me. There's a hangman's tree that is there, and you can actually still see the notches. Do you know where the ropes? That was awful, wasn't it? Didn't mean to do that. But where the rope is, the rope burns, there's actually still the notches on the actual old branch. And it's the only branch that how it's shaped funny, but you can still see the notches. You have got so much amazing history down Stafford way, haven't you? Really interesting. It's like Chester. Chester's fascinating. I love Chester. I found a really cool Airbnb in Chester that I wouldn't mind investigating. Yeah, it was the caves, wasn't it? Shiny, I can't think what it's called. It's loads of like little urban legends and folklore and stuff, different tales about these caves. But yeah, there was a hangman's tree, and I found it after going through loads of research and stuff, and it said that is the tree, and you can see the actual notches that are still there on the actual tree where the ropes thingied. Headless woman with Dudden in Tarpley. Oh, beach caves. Yes, we were talking about this last night, weren't we, Simon? Tarpley, Headless Woman of Dudden in Tarpley. Shaz, I'm sure I've heard of this. Oh, yes, Cat. Please, can where? Hello. Hi, Aaron. Hope you're okay. Are you alright, mate? It was a nice Easter. What are you saying? You're going out? Oh, you're out. Out. Ghost busting out. Get in. I hope you smash it, lads. And be careful, please. Chester's amazing. Chester's brilliant. The old King's Head, which is now called my Haunted Hotel, but the old King's Head in Chester, I've stayed there between 7 or 8 times. I've stayed there. Fantastic place. But I loved it there. Absolutely loved it. And Harry, who owns it, he's a top guy. Really, really, really nice guy. The Stokey Ghost there, welcome in. Hope you're okay. It's really interesting. So I think it's fascinating, Chester. But yeah, there's an Airbnb that I found in Chester, and I think it dates back to something like the 12th century. The My Haunted Hotel, right? Honestly, Simon, I wish it was just still like a normal hotel, but we used to book all the rooms. But every single room's like CCTV'd up now, I think. Which I think is good, because you can capture whatever you want, but you've got no privacy. That's my only thing. Like, you know. I just don't know. Where do I get dressed? Where do I get changed for bed? Goals busting out, plenty of F-bombs. Carl got scared by a door. Oh, Carl. You and Carl cracked me up, man. You're bloody brilliant. We need to meet up. Seriously do. Oh, and abandoned petrol station. Now that sounds interesting. Oh, chapels as well. Yes. The My Haunted Hotel. It's in Chester. It's the old ye old King's Head. It's called My Haunted Hotel. Hi, Caroline. Well, did you go to Mill Street last night? If you did, I hope you had a brilliant night. Oh, very interesting. No worries, Cat. Take care, my lovely. Have a brilliant night tonight, Aaron. Whatever you and Carl get up to, I'm sure it's going to be bleeding awesome. Can't wait to see it. Happy Easter, mate. Oh. Right, in fact, I think I'm going to wrap it up because I've been waffling shit for a million years. But honestly, I just thought I'd have a bit of a chat with you, catch up, because I've just been like non-existent, and I know that, and I'm really sorry, massively sorry. I just needed to sort myself out, get my head back in it all, and get my mojo back. But I'm back out with everybody, and I've got plenty of all different investigations to crack on with and explores to go on and get out with the old dream team and the girl gang. But yeah, sometimes, you know, we just need a break. You need a break, your mind needs a break. You know, we have lives as well going on, do you know what I mean? We take on far too much than we can chew. I do anyway. I'm guilty with that one. So yeah, but I'm back and I'm going to smash it. Smash the living shit out of it. I am. Oh, thank you so much. What's your name again? Sorry, it's just gone. Where is it? Windglide. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say thank you to every single one of you for sticking with me. Yeah, you know, all know who you are. We've got loads of adventures coming up, and it's bloody brilliant. Tomorrow night, Bad Cat Paranormal. She has got her The Screaming House premiering at 8 o'clock, where me, Lottie, and Jasmine went. And do not miss it. It is going to be a banger, let me tell you. Simon, yes, 100%. We're going to get some more stuff done this year. Summer is got to be our summer. It's got to be get out, get exploring, loads of adventures. So I'm going to leave it there. I want to say thank you to you all for your continued support. You're all awesome. I bloody love you. And yeah, thank you very much for sticking with me. So I need to get this to go off now. How the bloody hell do I stop it? This will be fun. Right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Is it going to go?